Hi, welcome back to another Tuesday Tech Tips. This week I'm going to show you how to create drag and drop lessons using Blendspace in just a matter of minutes. Right, as usual, to get started, you're going to need to go over to Blendspace. So you can type straight into Google Blendspace, or you can go straight to tes.com/lessons, and you're going to sign up with a free account. Once you're signed up for a free account, you're brought to this page here, and we're going to create a new lesson. So click the new lesson button. And so this here is your lesson. We're going to put a title in for the lesson, which is going to be Fungal Defects in Timber. So as you can see, you've got 3 boxes here to each row, and you can add more rows here. And each row is going to contain resources for your learner to work through, and they'll work through 1, 2, 3, that way. So as with any learning resource, it's best practice to tell the learner why they're doing the work in the first place. So we're going to add our learning objective here, and we're going to adapt the one that we used from our last video when we used Easy Generator to create that learning objective. So as you can see, it's very much like Word. You've got your full formatting that you would normally expect with a word processor. Our objective is that the apprentice PMO will be able to identify fungal defects in timber samples and outline the control measures to overcome them. And then we can put in a couple of tasks in there as well. So if we drop those in. So the task is, task 1, watch the videos and work through the documents provided. And task 2 is answer the quiz sheet provided. Done. So when the learner comes to this resource, they could go straight to this first box and know exactly what they've got to do and why they're doing it. The learner does not need to have an account with Blendspace to access it. They access it through a link. We're now ready to add our first resource. Now, what's great about Blendspace, it offers you all of these different things that you can put into the Blendspace panel. You can search for YouTube. You've got a Google search, Google Images, you've got a web link. You can also upload your own files as well. We're going to go into YouTube and we're going to put in timber rot. And as you can see, it gives you quite a few videos to look through, and you can add more here. So we've got dry rot in a leads tip recognized, so we can preview to see whether it's the right thing.
Right then, here we are, a neglected property, and it's got a dry rot outbreak. I just wanted to show you what
so that'll do. So let's say, yeah, that's one of the things we'd like this learners to have a look at. We can just take that and drop it in here. Now, a few weeks ago, I showed you a program called PlayPosit. So in PlayPosit, you can add questions to a video. So let's just move that one to the right a little bit. And we're going to put a PlayPosit in that we've created around timber defects. So a question that's embedded already into a YouTube video. So if we take the PlayPosit link and we hit the web link, insert a web page, and we paste it in, press enter, you've got your PlayPosit here, and you can drop it in. Now straight away, the learner can click that and they can work through your PlayPosit from within Blendspace. So they haven't got to go out to YouTube, they can watch it within it. And if they go forward, you can see in a second that your question will pop up. So again, you've got a question that the learner can answer from within PlayPosit and carry on working through. So you can put various types of resources in. The next thing we're going to put in there is an image, Google Images. So if we go to Google Images and we look at timber rot, or if we put in here timber fungal decay, and then we've got some various images, and you think, yep, these are some nice images in there, that'll do. So we drop a couple of images in, and in there you've got a description, so you can talk about wet rot, a wet rot example there. Done. So you can see that you can drop those in. You can also add your own files. So you can upload PowerPoints and Word documents and PDFs. So if we go down to the computer and upload media file, choose file. And we've got the first one is a fungal decay PDF. We'll open that. It'll upload it here, and then we drag and drop it in. And the next thing that we'll do is choose a file and we'll upload a PowerPoint from one of the PMO PowerPoints. And we drag and drop that in too. So we've got there our first 6 resources. If you want to change the order, you just drag them. You could put the presentation first. So you've got in there a PowerPoint presentation. The learners can preview your PowerPoint from inside Blendspace, so they can work through each of the slides. Close that off. There's a website that they can go to and preview that, so that's the PlayPosit. There's a PDF that they can access and read within there. They can also download it and print. And there's the video that you've put in there already from earlier from YouTube. Absolutely straightforward, so quick. It's 5 minutes and you're dragging and dropping and you can move it around. You can also add a quiz, your own quiz in there, and type a question and add a quiz so they can complete that. But I would do that in Smart Assessor or in the VLE so that you can report on the outcomes for individual learners. So that is how to use Blendspace to create drag and drop sessions. It's really easy. It's like a 5-minute job and you've got all of the resources together. The thing that's going to take the most time is finding the resources to go on there. So if you've got a bank of them already, that will help. But what's great is you don't have to come out of Blendspace to even search for those resources. Every time you find it, you can drag it and drop it in. What's great about it as well is you can have different levels of difficulty for different students. So you can actually differentiate it for different learners. You can duplicate your sessions. So now I'm going to show you how to share. You just click the share button. You can send that link to the learner. They've got a QR code to it. You can put it into Facebook, you can email it, you can embed the code. So if you've got a VLE where you can put embed codes in, you can use that as well. The learners can sign up and you can create a class for them. But if you've already got a VLE that you're using, I would stick with that. So that's Blendspace. It's really fast. You can get yourself some great resources for your learners to work through. You can differentiate it and it's not taking you loads of time. It's literally drag and drop and move around. So I'll see you again on Tuesday for another Tech Tips.